There are stories we were told as children, stories you don't forget even when you grow old. The old grandmother adjusted her wrapper and looked at her grandchildren sitting close around her. The fire crackled softly in front of them. She lowered her voice. But this one, I was told never to repeat it. The children moved closer, their eyes wide. One of them whispered, "Grandma, what happened?" The old woman stared into the fire for a long moment. Then she said quietly, "It is the story of the baby who stopped crying at midnight."
In a quiet village, Tana lived alone with her newborn baby while her husband worked in the city. Every night, something strange happened. At exactly midnight, her baby would start crying uncontrollably. Not hunger crying, not normal crying. It was loud, painful, and lasted exactly 1 hour, then suddenly stopped every single night. Tana tried everything: hospital visits, herbs, prayers, and advice from neighbors. Nothing worked. The village women began to avoid her. That child is not normal. Something follows him at night. Then one evening, an old woman named Mama Lala visited her. She looked at the baby for a long time and said quietly, "When the crying stops, do not open your door for anyone, no matter who calls you." Tana felt uneasy. Even if it sounds like my mother? Mama Lala didn't answer. She just left. That night, the village was unusually silent. No dogs barking, no wind, just stillness. Midnight came. Tana sat holding her baby, waiting for the usual crying. But this time, silence. No crying. She looked at her baby. The baby was awake, staring at the door, smiling. Tana's heart began to race. Then, knock, knock, knock. A soft voice came from outside. "Tana, open the door." Her whole body froze. The voice sounded exactly like her dead mother. She stood up slowly. The baby stopped smiling. Now he was staring at the door without blinking. "Tana, it's me, your mother." Tears filled her eyes as she remembers how much she misses her mother. She took a step towards the door, but then she remembered Mama Lala's warning. She stopped. Silence. The voice came again, softer this time. "You won't even let me see my grandson?" Tana trembled, but stepped back. The baby suddenly let out a short, sharp cry. Not loud, but powerful. Immediately, everything outside went silent. No voice, no knocking, just the sound of rain starting suddenly, heavy and fast. Tana stood there, shaking, holding her baby tightly. She did not open the door. Morning came. When villagers passed her house, they noticed something strange. Wet footprints surrounded her door, but they were facing the wrong direction, like whoever stood there walked away backwards. Mama Lala arrived later, looked at the marks, and nodded. "You did well," she said quietly. Tana asked softly, "What was outside last night?" The old woman looked at the baby, then said, "Whatever it is, it doesn't like what protects this baby." Tana held her child closer. That night changed everything. The baby never cried at midnight again. But even several years later, whenever midnight rain falls, Tana still hears a soft voice outside her door, calling her name and waiting for her to make the wrong choice.